Hello, and welcome to the hidden history of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I am your host, Rupert Bonovich Langford, esteemed historian and expert on the hidden histories of our fair United States. Today, we will be looking at the prime landscape and beautiful scenery of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. But do not be deceived. While they may be expansive and beautiful, they hide much more intriguing secrets.
Alright, I'm recording.
Sweet, so am I.
Alright,
We're testing out a new mic.
excellent.
This lovely little guy. How does that sound? We'll find out later.
Yeah, we will. Here, clap your hands quickly.
Okay,
I want a hard clap. There we go.
there we go.
Alright, you have a toad here.
We have the toad of wisdom. And he has no wisdom for us today. We live in a wisdomless world. How do we not sow discord in society? It's impossible. It's impossible. We should have known.
So we were just talking about the state of Wisconsin before,
Yeah, we encountered a whole herd of Wisconsiners. Wisconsiners? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what
Wisconsinism.
Wisconsinisms. A whole herd of them.
Yeah.
It's rare to see them in the wild, and out of their own territory as well.
Yeah. Alright, so this is our first chance to really test out what we can do with the personal
Yes.
mic.
So I'm gonna run ahead. Now, if all goes well, it should be that we are recording with this, and you can hear me perfectly well, and I don't have to lift my voice at all. Here we are, in the great forest of South Dakota. In this fair land lies a dark and fearful secret. Here was waged one of the bloodiest wars in the Midwest history. The siege of the Chick-fil-A. Could be considered a religious crusade, as one side fought against God's chicken, the other for it. Nevertheless, much blood was spilt on this, what is now considered holy ground, and from that day forward, no Chick-fil-A could ever be found in Sioux Falls. That's what we need to do, Kyle. We need to just pick locations and make up fake historical landmarks.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I started that monologue and I was like, it's a battle for Chick-fil-A. I was like, we don't have a Chick-fil-A. The war's got to end with them getting rid of the Chick-fil-A. That'll be the explanation. That's why we don't have one. Actually, it's the first Chick-fil-A I've ever eaten at. I ate it in Denver, and it's really good.
So I just realized this mic wasn't recording. I just started it.
Good thing I was, I hope. Let me check. Yep.
Okay, we're good.
I got 7 minutes of recording.
Imagine if it wasn't. It's the same as working today, and
Yes.
as a typical theme for how things have been as of late. There are things that we want to do. Because we've done skits, we've done vlogs, we've done podcasts.
We're looking to try something a little different and new.
Yeah.
We want to, and we've said it before, we want to have an actual, something with an actual plot to it, something a little more serious. But something like that requires a little bit more work because we need time to film it, we need time to get a script together, we need money for props and costuming, we need other people other than the three of us to play all the characters.
Yeah.
Now, if we were doing a comedic one, it would be funny to have us all playing the different characters.
Yes. Yes.
But that is a lot of ducks. Holy cow! Look at all these ducks. I was just walking by and I kept thinking, I was like, oh, there's ducks, there's ducks, there's ducks. Kept passing ducks. Look at them all.
It's a congregation.
There's an entire congregation of ducks
The descendants of the warriors.
gathering for their morning mass. Here they pay tribute to their fallen brethren. who perished in the crossfires of the Chick-fil-A War.
What if I had to go to the other side of that pond?
And stand on the other dock.
Yeah.
Like every time I mention a landmark, I'm getting farther away.
Yeah.
Just as Scotland has the great stories of the Loch Ness Monster, so too does South Dakota have riveting tales of a far more sinister creature. In this peaceful appearance lies a horrid monster, what locals call the Leviathan. It lies in this lake, somehow being completely submerged under a mere 2 feet of water. Science is marvelous, but nature is terrifying. Countless people have lost their lives in this murky darkness of the abyss. And only 2 have ever escaped. Johnny Marston, who later died of injuries, and Crazy Coot Carl, who is still utterly insane. One of the greatest moments ever captured in American history happened right here. This is the unfortunate location where one of the greatest men in America's history fell. And quite literally, he fell. Sir Arthur Roderick Simpleton was the first man, before the Wright brothers, to ever attempt to fly in the US. And he had constructed quite the contraption to do so. Something that what could only be described as a mechanical turkey that would propel him through the air at high velocities. Sadly, though this contraption could not possibly be tested, he went for it anyway, hurling himself from one of the tallest trees that once stood in this prime landscape. And for a brief moment, he flew. Unfortunately, that flight was immediately followed by a very rapid and painful plummet to the ground, after which he shattered his spinal cord and was killed on impact. Perhaps there is a reason he is not mentioned in our history books, but he shall forever live on in our hearts. Okay!
What do we call this?
I don't know, because I don't know any of the content.
Well, it's all made up history facts. So,
Sioux Falls, they've forgotten history.
yeah.
Thank you for watching Hidden History of Sioux Falls. I am Rupert Langford, historian and truth seeker. Tune in next time for more fascinating facts about our sister state, Wisconsin.